Hey everybody, I am balder than I was, and today I'm more surprised than I was expecting to be. I started this YouTube channel July 15th, so today is my 28 days on the platform. And I have to say thank you to all of you out there who have watched my content and who will watch my content. This is a special video to say thank you. First and foremost, I woke up today on day 28, decided to check the analytics, and I came to see this. 16,013 views in the last 28 days. 15 subscribers. Thank you, a special thank you to all of those subscribers. To anybody who isn't subscribed, please subscribe. But thank you for watching all the same. Turns out, I have just shy of 14,000 views on my shorts, and I have just over 2,000 views on my long-form content. I'm just about speechless. So to say thank you, I have decided to do something I wouldn't normally do. Originally, this was just going to be gaming content. But I had the opportunity a few days ago to go out and do something I've always wanted to do. I got to perform my first ever cut test. If you've seen the short of me during my sword fighting time, you'll know that once upon a time I used to swing swords kind of regularly. And despite that fact, I have never once had the opportunity to try a cut test, neither with katana or anything else. And a buddy of mine invited me out, told me he had some pool noodles, and a special shout out to Tyranth and to Shad over at Screen Tested and Shadiversity, respectively. They were the ones that first taught me that tatami mat can be swapped out for pool noodles, and it's a reasonable analog. It's not the same, but it works. And I have to say, yes, it does. So special thanks to you guys. I'll tag their channels in the description. But before you see it, I'm not dressed like this to look cool. I wanted to protect myself. I've never swung a curved sword before, and I'm using a Killage. I did choose the fancy black and red leather coat from my Sephiroth costume years ago, back in my cosplay days. But basically, I didn't want to cut myself with this because it is wicked sharp. So, behold, my very first cut test. Enjoy.
Cut between pool noodles.
Alright.
Also, special shout out to my cameraman on this day, Low-Key Chaotic. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate your help.
Oh. Oh.
And this was the moment that this sword turned me into Ron Perlman. It's that sharp. If you're wondering where I got this sword, I got it from a site called swordbuy.co. It's a sword shop in Densley, Turkey, and I got it through their Etsy Canada website. I'm fairly certain my pronunciation on that city's name was incorrect. But yeah, if you want a sword like this, check them out. Let's get back to the good stuff now, shall we?
Two-handed is not my friend.
The upward, yeah.
Uh-huh. Happy Halloween. Tractor.
Ooh, you might have ticked the pole.
Oh, I did. Well, I kind of did that on purpose. I am testing it after all, right?
Fair enough.
Is it still running?
Yep.
Can the camera see it?
Not really.
Up or down?
Any better now.
And how about some Fruit Ninja?
All right. Yeah, your blade's in frame, but you're not, and that's kind of the point.
Yep.
Yep.
Still rolling?
Yep.
And once more raw, because this is my favorite shot. Although this next one is pretty slick.
That was sick. I'm sitting here thinking there's one of two ways that can go really well. But yeah, by knocking one without hitting the other and leaving it there would have been good, but hitting them both at the same time is better, I think. I got a fresh one.
Oh, I've got a little bit of life left in it. Honestly, there's virtue in being able to do it repeatedly. It means it didn't shed.
And finally, hairline reveal. This is where the YouTube channel name comes from. I am balder than I was.
Ah, it's my edge alarm. Better.
At this point, I'm getting tired, so my swings are getting a little sloppy. But I left it in anyway. As I said, I'm not showing my skill. I'm showing the sword's skill. If you notice, this is a real floppy, torn pool noodle, and it is still taking pieces off. It's an absolute beast of a blade. And I'll close this video out with a little raw B-roll showing off the edge. Watch for the rippled pseudo-serrations that will show up near the end. And hey, thank you for spending your time with me. I hope you enjoyed it, and enjoy the B-roll. Until we meet again. Alright, so pardon me for the poor angles, and perhaps the awful audio, but this is just on my phone. After that, but most impressive to me is the edge. Let's see if we can get her into focus. Where is it? There's an... I don't know if you can see it, but there's an edge to this guy. Yeah, right there. I think it was done with a scythe peen, perhaps, or at least in one stage, because it is a very slight serration. That's all evenly spaced. There, that little mark. That's where I hit the pole. But edge check. Alright, focus. There. Where's the focus? There. There's a little mark. There we hit the pole. Not a scratch. That is not a defect. That's the mark from where they proofed it on its Rockwell hardness test. Actually, yeah, this is how we get the shot of the... There it is.